What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the stream. Let me make sure everything's good to go. Give me a second. Shout out to Tron Bull reposting my stuff. Love y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Give me a second here. We are live. Just want to make sure we are good. Hold on. Give me a second here. And this one's called The Death of the Cabals. Okay, before we get fucking too crazy, okay? Before people start tripping out, everyone starts freaking the fuck out here, okay? It's an interesting topic, and obviously, it may not be the death of cabals, like people say, but it's an interesting topic, right? It's an interesting topic. Do me a favor, smash the like button, repost. We're gonna get into some interesting stuff today, and then we'll look at some meme coins, like the same old shit that we do usually. Let me make sure this is good. Do me a favor, smash the like button. Good. Okay, we're good to go. But make sure you hit the repost. I'm gonna hit the repost right now. What's up, babies? How you doing? Who's in the chat? What's up? Let me reply to some of these. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Thanks for hanging out. What's up, Bree? How you doing? Shout out to Bree in the chat. Let me make sure you guys can see me in the chat because for some reason, what's up, Obaid, Alexandra? Fuck, hold on. 1 second, someone's calling me. Yo, motherfucker, I'm streaming. What's up? Wait, I thought we were going to dinner. I thought we were going to Haven. Sorry about that. Sorry. Make a mess of a plant. All right. What's up, babies? Shout out to Tron Bull reposting my stuff. But we have Blue Steel in the chat. We have Flat Earth. Alexandra, how you doing, baby? So good to have you back. Guys, as a reminder, around the 10-minute mark, the stream's probably going to go blank for like 15 seconds and then fucking go back. You know what I mean? I don't know what's up with this internet. Shout out to Gigi Stream. You fucking absolutely suck. Worst internet on the planet. Literally terrible. Anyways, Astro, how you doing? Shout out to the Mangles community. Obey says, kill all cabals. This could be the death of some cabals. Interesting. Now, some would say that Binance and these big exchanges are kind of like the biggest cabals. And a lot of people give, Bubblemaps and shit, a lot of shit. I don't. Here's the thing about meme coins, guys. How many meme coins are still around from last cycle? How many? A few. Like big ones, right? On noticeable ones. How many of those meme coins are at their all-time highs? None of them. Literally none of them. When it comes to meme coins, cryptocurrency in general, the vast majority of these projects ain't shit. They're not going to be here. They're here for a good time, not a long time. In my opinion, as a person who likes to buy meme coins, I don't care. I know the game sometimes. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. They're here for a good time, not a long time. Okay? That's what all meme coins are. And if you understand that, it's okay. If you're sitting there buying a meme coin and you think that these motherfuckers, that a lot of them, some of them, that run these meme coins, not saying all of them, some they have good teams, but most of them, you think they care about you, they probably don't. They're here to make some money. So if you're buying meme coins, you should think the same way, right? The reason why I like NFTs so much really is because like you get an NFT, you get a little cool picture, and at least you get the little fucking cool picture, it's yours and stuff. But meme coins, it's like most people just get so mad about some of these meme coins. It's like, dude, most of them aren't going to be here. And yeah, some of them are clear scams, but some of them are really just, ideas that never worked out. Like you can have the best idea, and if people don't fuck with it, they don't fuck with it, right? That's just how it is, right? That's just how it is. And guys, if you're replying to my comments over here on X, I'll go ahead and, or if you're replying, I'll reply to you a little bit. This one says, what are they? Just wait. And I'm not going to talk about any projects, but this is interesting, right? I'm not, and look at guys, I'm not going after any project here. I'm just talking about an article by Bubblemaps that is really interesting. Now check this out, right? Check this out. So take a seat. What's up, Mile to Journey? What's up, Flavas? What's up, El Capitano? Jason, what's up, Mark? How you doing? No dinner for Rodney. I want to date a crypto girl. I haven't found like a really awesome one yet. That's really my type. I mean, there's one, but anyways, okay, check this out. And look if you're hating on Bubblemaps, hating's bad for your health. It's a good tool to use. This is why everyone's using them. Now, do they like to clout chase a little bit? Maybe. Okay. So let's back up a little bit. Where did this all start? Where did this whole hate for Bubblemaps start? Well, Bubblemaps, what they started doing pretty much is they started exposing projects who had high supply control. Now, we know some projects in the space that have a lot of the supply controlled, and they tend to do okay. Some like Brett and a few others out there, they're okay. They never had massive dumps or never rugged or anything like that. And the idea is if you have the majority of supply in the hands of a few people, then if they don't dump, then the project's pretty much rug free, theoretically, right? Not all the time, but theoretically. The truth is most meme coins are top heavy. A lot of meme coins have about 50% of the supply held by a few people. So that's just a thing. But we see some extreme cases. So Bubblemaps called them out. Now, Bubblemaps is an excellent tool. Why is it an excellent tool? So if you go to Dex Tools, right? And if you're doing research, like I've always been big on DYOR, do your own research. It takes a fucking second to do your own research, right? An extra second. If we go to the Neiro CTO that just got listed on Binance, right? And we go to their Bubblemaps right here, right? You can see the distribution of some of their wallets. You can look at the top 100, right? Top 100 wallets. And you can see the distribution here, right? A lot of these have huge clusters, which usually means, and some people try to hide it better than others, right? But a lot of times when these tokens launch, people, insiders, you could say, snipe a lot of the supply. Like I said, if they don't sell, it's a good thing. If they do, it's a bad thing. Bubblemaps has been calling people out. I think it's a good tool. I think what their presence on social media is different than like their use case really, because if you just use their, the use case while you're doing some research, you look at Neiro CTO, you're like, all right, let me check out Neiro. Let's check out the contract, right? Let's look at the top holders. Boom, we can check out the holders. Yeah, 14,000 holders. Let's look at their market cap size, all those sorts of things. Let's look at the holder count. See how let's see what exchanges hold, what amount of the supply. Whatever, you can go to the top wallets. Great, that's part of my research. Then I can go check their social medias. How's their social media presence? Do I want to buy this meme coin? I got a great social media presence. Then another part of your research is, let's check the Bubblemaps. It's another part of your research, right? It's another part of your research, right? So that's the point of Bubblemaps. Now, on social media, they like to wild out, right? They like to talk a little shit and call some projects out, which look at, everybody fucking clout chases. It's part of the game here. You hate them, you love them, whatever. And a lot of times people thought it was bullish, right? It's bullish to have Bubblemaps call you out because the products usually pump, right? But people hate Bubblemaps, whatever. It's a fucking, look at, if they were a scammy project, why would Dex Tools integrate them into like their whole system? Like, Dex Tools doesn't just put anybody fucking here. You can have your social media accounts, your scan, BSC scan, Ether scan, and then you have your Bubblemaps. You know what I mean? Great. Okay. So whatever. I'm neither here nor there. I don't fucking love them. I don't hate them. It's just a good tool. Anyways, recently Binance did something fucking crazy. It's crazy, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's fucking insane." So this is what happened. Binance listed a Neiro. Now Neiro is a meme. I love the narrative behind Neiro, right? Neiro's pretty much the sister of Kabosu, the Dogecoin dog who died. It's great. Dogecoin is the biggest meme coin in the space. Why not, have the next best narrative for dog meme coins be the sister, right? Whatever. But there was two Neiros that were kind of leading the charge, right? We had Neiro, which is the CTO, right? Then we had Neiro. There's one on Solana. That's the first one that launched, but we're going to be focusing on the Ethereum one. Then we have Neiro here. This Neiro, this one had high supply control. This one hit like $300 million. This one had a good development team, a good raid team, a bunch of influencers helping them reach these insane peaks. And this Neiro didn't really have all that. Just the thing they had was the fact that a large amount of the supply wasn't really owned by a few people, which again, it could be bullish, could be bearish. And Neiro, in the old Neiro's case, right, we did find out that the developers were selling a lot of this token. They made about $9 million. Now, as a person who's made a project, and I would say not really failed, but dude, it's hard to run a project. It's so expensive. It'll milk you fucking dry. These guys made about $9 million. Are they spending that back into the project? Maybe, because a lot of times you need to buy back some of the project or pay for things. It's fucking expensive, guys, to run a project. Like my project hit about 9.8 million at its all-time high. I have a lot of the supply, but I don't have enough. And the thing is, like, I didn't even own a lot of my supply. Like every other developer was saying, you don't own enough of the supply. So I try to buy it back. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy it back. People that were in earlier than me kept fucking dumping. You know what I mean? So I couldn't get ahead. It's so expensive, right? And I'm sure it'll do well in the future, whatever. But what I'm saying is it's expensive. So when Neiro on Ethereum, pulled out $9 million, then I think of it as, of course the developers are selling to buy shit. Now, does it cost $9 million? Probably not, but I get it. Real quick question. Here's the thing. Bro Pump says, is there a first one? Yes. Sidebar, there is a first one, and it's Bro Pump. It's the Neiro on Solana. This has nothing to do with the video, though. Okay, let you know. This is one of my favorite ones because I like the community. It's a smaller cap ones, but it's not relevant to the video, right? You know what I mean? It's also relevant to the video. Spooky DAO, fuck off. This is not a daddy stream. We'll talk about your grievances later. Okay, just fuck off for now. I'll get back to you a little bit later. Let's get back to the video. You guys are distracting me. Okay, this is the first one. It's on Solana. Okay, not relevant right now. Okay, we'll get back to the relevant ones here. Is this not? 1 second here. I don't know why it's not working. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, whatever. So we have this Neiro, the CTO, sitting at $5 million. Now, historically, when Binance lists a project, right? When Binance lists a project, it's not really small cap, right? It has a clear developer, right? Maybe a high market cap size. But what is a different meta these days is that a lot of the supply, like 80% is held by a couple of people. Out of fucking nowhere, Binance lists Neiro CTO and sends this thing from a few $1 million to fucking $500 million. Everybody is losing their shit. And look, there are many different cabals you could say, right? Rodney, you're part of the cabal. There's whatever, the cabal, right? Spooky DAO, I'm telling you to fuck off. And if you keep talking, I'm going to ban you. So here's the thing. We'll get to that here in a second. I'm trying to focus here, but your bitching is, I'm just going to put you on timeout for a little bit, okay? Think about what you did, hang out in the corner, come back. I'm trying to tell a story here. I'm trying to get into it. I like to read the comments as I go along, just in case there's relevant information. Yeah, but no, nobody rugged you, dick. All my wallets are public. Everything is still in there. All $300,000 that I never sold is there. You know who sold? The community sold. Can I stop that? I can't. So no one rugged anybody. In fact, we're still putting up content to this day. So no, we haven't done anything yet. So how about you get out there and fucking chill your bag, dick? Anyways, back to the point here. Okay. So Binance listed this Neiro, which they never do. And everyone was freaking out. They're like, why would you list this small CTO? People are saying, Binance is the cabal. This is their response, right? This is their response. So pretty much they said, if we disagree, you're probably right. It says, in the dispute between big and small Neiro, it is also because of the criticism from the community that we are more reflecting on what is a good meme. If the essence of a meme community is another anti-Wall Street movement, then the tokens are highly concentrated. The price has been pumped up, and it is unknown when the bubble will burst. Is meme still a meme, or is it a Ponzi scheme dressed in a meme? Therefore, we listed several meme products with relatively decentralized tokens and low market capitalization. Remember, they listed Turbo and like fucking baby Dogecoin and this Neiro because it was more decentralized and it was a good meme. And a lot of people were freaking out about that. And a lot of people started asking themselves, what if this is the new meta? What if going forward, these big exchanges are only going to list tokens with supply that is evenly distributed, not heavily, held by a few people, you know what I mean? Which is an interesting conversation, right? It's an interesting conversation because that's not the way, well, it is kind of, but it just makes you think that there's a lot of tokens out there that probably will never get a Binance listing if the token supply is heavily concentrated. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. What I'm saying is, it's just what's going on right now. Very interesting. So that's what Binance says. Now, what's interesting is that I had a space earlier with David, right? David and Jake with HTX, right? HTX, big centralized exchange in the space. Let me find it. Right. It was called How HTX is Feeling October. So HTX was talking about some meme coin competitions. One thing they also pointed out was we're not paying attention to what other exchanges are doing for listing. But they made a point in saying that we kind of like the fact that that maybe other tokens are doing this, that it's more decentralized. Maybe we won't list as as many centralized, you could say, projects. You could say. This is an interesting question. It says Binance owns 60% of this token. So Binance owns that supply so they can use it for their exchange, right? Because when you look at, for example, if you go to the Neiro, this is the Neiro you're talking about, right here. Neiro, you go to the holders right here, and they can say how much they hold. I don't know if is it 60% really? That's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot right here. Yeah. So Binance 14, Binance Hot Wallet. Yeah. So the reason why they hold all this is so the people on their exchange can use it, because although it says how many, 14,000 on-chain holders, if you add all the different holders on every exchange, and they own a lot of it, but it's for the people to buy it on their exchange. So you could say it's a cabal too. Who's the good cabal? Who's the bad cabal? So our theory was, let me get back to the point. One second. I'll get back to the point. The point is, right? The point is, is this going to be a thing from now on? Is Binance only going to list projects with decentralized supply, you could say? Well, they talked about it today. Check this out. We no longer have to wonder. Shout out to Bubblemaps. They went ahead and put this out. We no longer have to wonder. An unprecedented statement from Binance. They warned against supply control and the lack of transparency, even mentioning interconnected addresses for meme coins. The tides are turning. Whew. Centralization risks often overlooked. Centralization risks significantly impact decision-making process, treasury management, and overall governance. This concentration of power may result in exploits, rug pulls, and other malicious activities that are detrimental to the community. Now, here's the thing. This makes sense. Look, say what you want about Binance. Let's take a step back and look at this objectively. Doesn't this shit kind of make sense? Now, is it going to stop me from buying fucking Cabal tokens? No. But it's when you think about these teams, it probably is it's an interesting thing for teams to look at. Oh shit, are we gonna be able to get listed on some of these fucking exchanges? This concentration of power may result in exploits, such incidents not only erode trust but also jeopardize the long-term sustainability and credibility of a project. Now, one of the things I've always argued is, maybe, just maybe. Oh fuck! Look at this. So check this out. So. At first glance, it appeared that token Z is widely distributed, blah, blah, blah. However, a close examination of on-chain transaction reveals that many of these addresses are interconnected, likely indicating ownership by a single entity. 72% of related addresses. So that's crazy, right? It's oh, okay. It makes sense because if, they're all related, and it's tough to break things up on the blockchain, truly, especially if you're lazy about it. So with a significant portion of the token supply acquired by related addresses within the first hour of the token sale, furthermore, so sniping pretty much, the substantial concentration of tokens held by these related addresses pose a considerable risk of dumping pressure. And that's what I've been talking about. If you're a centralized exchange, right? And say you list Cabal, say you say, fuck it, let's list whatever. You list a token, I'm not gonna even say Cabal coin, but you list a token that has a bunch of supply owned by a few people. What if one day that person wakes up and just says, you know what? Fuck it. I'm dumping all my bags. I'm dumping 20%, I'm dumping, all my bags. You know what I mean? All right. Spooky Doo, here a second. We do talk about Daddy on my show. We don't do AMAs right now. Just wait. No, I did not. So if you're going to be spreading lies, you can go fuck off. And hey, how about you go dump your bag? How about that? I actually just bought a bunch of supply last week. So we have we're putting out content. We just made a how to buy Tron video, but you can hang out in the shadow realm. Okay. So fuck off. Anywho, check this out. So it's interesting, right? Because if you think about it, what if some guys decide to, and the exchange looks bad, right? So this one says, wait until Binance dumps Neiro ETH fake CTO. Well, one, it's bro pump. Look I love the Solana one. Say what you want, but these guys got a Binance listing. Okay. These guys got a Binance listing, right? They hit 500 million. You could talk all the shit you want, but the Neiro CTO on Ethereum, they win. They win right now. They win. Okay. It doesn't matter. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. They're at $500 million market cap size. Talk your shit, say they're fake, say they're winning right now. Sorry, can't hear you over this money, kind of vibes. You got to take a dump sometimes, Rodney. You can always hold. I'm not going to dump my tokens. Of course, because they are the biggest cabal of all time. Maybe. But if that's the case, they haven't been doing this for a long. When is the last time they listed something at $5 million? They just don't do this. So you can say they're the biggest cabal of time, but they haven't done this often. I don't remember that. Okay. However, transparency regarding utilization of these funds is often okay, I already read this. This is particularly important when entities sell native tokens to cover expenses such as actions directly impact tokens. So what they're saying right here is when people use tokens to pay for promotion because people sell. Here's the thing. Am I saying this is wrong? No. Am I saying this is right? No. What I'm saying is this is the reason they're giving, so it's interesting. So just, just keep that in mind. And that's pretty much the stream, guys. I just wanted to point that out, make a video for you guys and just point out that fact. Okay. You know what I mean? You can say whatever, but no CTO will ever have get listed on 15. You said whatever, but no CTO token will ever have money to get listed. No, exactly. See, that's the thing, bro pump. It's like if they're listing it organically, that's what they're doing. Did they? I mean, you never know. Did someone have $300,000 to pay? I think it's 180. I don't know. But did people have that much money to pay Binance? You don't know. Maybe somebody did. Maybe somebody had a bunch of money and said, you know what? Maybe I'm just going to put this. I own a lot of the supply, so let me just pay this out of my pocket because it's going to be worth it for me. You never know. You never know. They've been watching for a while to see what accommodate. There's been a few hundred million rug pulls like the Trump one. Yeah, exactly. DJT. Bubblemaps is not exactly like Binance is not stupid, guys. It's like I think people like a lot of people think they're smarter than Binance, but the truth is like these guys are DeFi experts. Like they did some dumb shit. Like I hit with a bunch of fucking fines, but like your average guy on X is not smarter than fucking Binance. I don't think a lot of people understand that. Your average guy on X is not smarter than fucking Binance and the people that work for Binance. They're just not. So just stop acting like they are. They're just not. These guys really do this, okay? They really do this. So do I give a shit? Absolutely not. I'm still buying, but what I'm saying. Thoughts on Brett? Love Brett. Brett to fucking billion, baby. Billions. You know that ETH CTO? How do you know that? How do you know that? And like, even if so, like what would that have to do for anything? It's Binance put that statement out, Look don't get mad. Don't get mad. It's all right. You know what? See, bro pump, you're saying that, but you guys just went on a campaign to get listed on Binance too. You guys are like saying we applied to get on Binance, which I love bro pump, but like, it's like you guys are trying to get listed too. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. Don't you guys want to get listed too or not? You don't want, okay. So bro pump, would you be mad if they listed you guys? Would you be mad if they listed you guys? You wouldn't be mad, would you? No, you wouldn't. Hell no, you wouldn't. Yeah, but we aren't Cabal connected like them. That's all. Okay, so does it matter if Binance said, you know what? Okay, Ron, and bro pump. Look it. If Binance said, hey, you know what? We're gonna list you guys, but we want to load 100 wallets up first. But everybody else that's in can stay in. You gonna say no? Absolutely fucking not. Hey, don't you fucking lie. I will not say no, dude, for sure. Even Popcat still not listed on spot. Well, yeah, Popcat doesn't need it. Yeah, Popcat's pumping. Well, Popcat's I don't know. Sometimes Pepe's not even on Coinbase and is still doing well, We have no supply to give. They could just buy it up. What's up, Tyler? How you doing? I love Miggle. Shout out to Miggles. Shout out to Mr. Miggles. We love you guys. And now if they have a negative PP on your wallet, people behind new fairly launches just walk away from the project. I just found out. Yeah, exactly. It's a crazy situation, It's a pretty wild situation. Let me see. We love Miggles. We love Miggles. Thank you so much, Chengshi. Appreciate you. One second, hold on. Name small CTO products, Rodney. I mean, to be honest, what's up, John? How you doing? Appreciate the conversation on this, Rodney, regardless of bro pump. Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, I love the bro pump community. You guys are fucking base. You always repost my stuff. My thing is just having an open conversation and like making the point for both, because the truth is like, you know, some products do well with heavy supply control. They just do. They've done well. You know, some products that fucking, you know, to have to evenly distributed supply control just don't, like, people just don't want to fucking hold. You know, it is what it is, right? So I've been in Florida, so, you know, on Tyler. No, I'm actually gonna take off here in a couple minutes, guys. I just wanted to do a quick stream for you guys, you know, but I'm gonna be getting out of here. But I wanted to put something up today, a little something, you know. If you guys could, please just go check out my video that I just posted on YouTube. I went ahead and posted the link on X, but it's how to buy. If you guys are interested in the Tron ecosystem, I'm not telling you to buy anything, but it'd be nice if you just go watch the video, give it a like, and those sorts of things. It'd be fantastic. It's on the last video on YouTube. The meta is constantly changing. Just keep up or shut up. Yeah. Rodney knows he doesn't believe what he's saying. No, I believe it. Why would I believe exactly what I'm saying? What is your view on CTO versus CABAL projects? Are CABALs bad if they have good intentions? Yeah, exactly. The thing is, if they have good intentions, you know. But the thing is, like CTO is true to centralization because, you know, it's spread out evenly, you know. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of projects with high supply control that hit insane numbers, that a lot of, you could say, non-CABAL tokens will never hit. So you guys understand, Rodney is right. You think that they're going to list something that they have bought. You think that SHIB, Doge, Pepe all pumped on Binance and only bros like us knew? No, the CABAL, our insiders, are always in. If you do not mean it, will pump. Neiro could. Okay, here's the thing. Changchi makes a good point. Check this story out. You want something? You want to blow your fucking mind? And this happens on a bigger scale, right? Check this out. This is a crazy story. Former Coinbase manager and his brother agreed to settle insider trading charges relating to crypto asset securities. This is in May 2023. I think it happened in 2022. So this is what was happening. Some person that worked in the Coinbase company, if you're working in a company, you kind of know what's going on. This probably happens at every exchange. He knew which tokens were getting listed. He would buy said tokens that were getting listed on a DEX or whatever. It would get listed and he would dump. So that's kind of like a CABAL. Like, he knows what's getting pumped and stuff like that. Like a lot of exchanges, that happens, right? So like that shit happens more often. This guy just got caught. So are there people that know what's getting listed and maybe buy on decentralized exchanges? Maybe. But here's the thing. If you work up in these positions, like, you could get fucking wrecked, right? Because it depends. I don't know what goes into being a listing manager or being in that little circle. You have to KYC yourself. Obviously, when you make a centralized exchange, you have to KYC yourself. If you're using decentralized exchanges to buy tokens that are being listed before your company announces them, when you're not supposed to do that and it's illegal to do that, remember, you have to off-ramp that fucking crypto into your centralized exchange at some point. So if you're doing that consistently, don't you think some red flags are going to raise? And here's the thing. Binance just got hit with a $4.3 billion fine. CZ just went to fucking jail. Okay. Do you think they're going to be doing shady shit like that now? You just got to ask yourself, man. I don't know. It's a good fucking conversation, guys. You mean that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sometimes I love pump, but sometimes I gotta fucking hate it. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Okay. MG says, bro, but supply control failed 99% of the times. Not supply control failed 99% of the times. You know. All right, guys. I'm getting out of here for the night. I just wanted to hang out. What's up, Jayhawk nigga? Why'd you come here so late? You know. But guys, enjoy the rest of the day. I'm out of here. And you know, Jayhawk. All right, guys. Love you. We love pork, by the way. Shout out to Polly.